Get ready. UFC London is exploding onto your screens today with a stacked card featuring the undefeated Movsar Evloev against the hard-hitting Lerone Murphy in a massive featherweight showdown. Plus, we've got explosive betting picks for every fight, breaking down who's got the edge and where the value lies in this epic night of MMA action. We're also diving deep into the biggest matchups, giving you all the insights and analysis you need to understand the stakes and the fighters stepping into the octagon. And stick around for our closing outro that you won't want to miss. Stay locked in, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's get started.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Undefeated showdown. Evloev versus Murphy ignites UFC London. Get ready for a massive featherweight clash as Movsar Evloev and Lerone Murphy, both riding undefeated streaks, are set to headline UFC London this Saturday, March 21, 2026, at the iconic O2 Arena. This isn't just any fight. It's a potential title eliminator, with the winner highly likely to earn a shot at Alexander Volkanovski's featherweight belt. Evloev, a dominant force with a 19-0 record, has showcased incredible grappling and pace, though he's yet to secure a stoppage win in the UFC. His last outing saw him defeat Aljamain Sterling via unanimous decision in December 2024. On the other side stands Murphy, an undefeated Brit boasting a 17-0-1 record, coming off a spectacular knockout win over Aaron Pico. He'll have the hometown crowd behind him, aiming to be the first to hand Evloev a loss. The card is packed with intriguing matchups, including a co-main event featherweight bout between Luke Riley and Michael Aswell. Other notable fights include Michael Venom Page versus Sam Patterson, Iwo Baranowski versus Austin Lane, and Roman Dolidze versus Christian Leary Duncan. However, some changes have occurred, with Mick Parkin out due to undisclosed reasons and a bantamweight bout between Luana Carolina and Melissa Mullins being scrapped after Carolina missed weight. Fans are buzzing about the potential implications of this main event, with many seeing it as a pivotal moment for both fighters' careers. The clash of styles, Evloev's ground control versus Murphy's striking prowess, has analysts and fans on the edge of their seats. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. Next, we're breaking down the best bets and predicting upsets in our UFC London betting special. Betting the house, UFC London's must-win fights. UFC London is here, and the betting lines are sizzling. This Saturday, March 21, 2026, the O2 Arena plays host to a featherweight title eliminator between the undefeated Movsar Evloev and the explosive Lerone Murphy. Evloev, a wrestling machine at 19-0, faces Murphy, who's 17-0-1 and coming off a huge knockout, promising a tactical battle with massive implications. Beyond the main event, our experts have identified key matchups ripe for strategic betting. Luke Riley, a highly touted prospect at 11-0, is favored in his featherweight bout against Michael Aswell. Riley's blend of precision striking and developing all-around game makes him a strong contender, despite Aswell's resilience. Another fight drawing attention is Roman Dolidze versus Christian Leary Duncan. Dolidze, a solid wrestler, aims to take the fight to the ground, while Duncan's striking could be the deciding factor if he can keep it standing. Our picks lean towards Duncan via KO, TKO, DQ, believing his striking defense and offensive power will prevail. We're also looking at Mason Jones, a UK prospect with a 6-fight win streak, favored against Axel Sola in a classic grappler versus striker matchup. Jones's background in BJJ and judo gives him a clear advantage on the mat. The betting community is abuzz with these picks, with many seeing value in Riley and Duncan as strong contenders to add to their parlays. The main event itself is seen as a close contest, but the betting angles on the undercard offer significant opportunities. Think you know who's going to win? We've got more fight breakdowns coming your way. Get ready for a detailed preview of every major bout, including Michael Venom Page's return to England. UFC London full card, Evloev and Murphy headline a packed O2 Arena. This Saturday, March 21, 2026, UFC Fight Night descends upon London, England, with a compelling featherweight main event at the O2 Arena. Movsar Evloev versus Lerone Murphy. Evloev, maintaining an impeccable 19-0 record, aims to extend his undefeated UFC run to 10-0 after his previous victory over Aljamain Sterling. He faces a significant challenge in the hometown hero, Lerone Murphy, who boasts an impressive 17-0-1 MMA record and is coming off victories against Josh Emmett and Aaron Pico in 2025. The event's fight card has seen minor adjustments, including the cancellation of the Melissa Mullins vs. Luana Carolina bout due to Carolina missing weight. However, the strawweight clash between Chanel Dyer and Ravena Oliveira will proceed, albeit at a catchweight after Oliveira's slight weigh-in miss. Michael Venom Page returns to the UK to face fellow countryman Sam Patterson in a welterweight bout scheduled for the main card. The co-main event features another featherweight contest between the undefeated Luke Riley and Michael Aswell Jr. Other key main card matchups include Iwo Baranowski vs. Austin Lane, Roman Dolidze vs. Christian Leroy Duncan, and Curtis Campbell vs. Danny Silva. Fans can catch all the action live in the US on Paramount+, with prelims starting at 1 p.m. ET and the main card at 4 p.m. ET. Internationally, UFC Fight Pass and TNT Sports will provide coverage. The card also features intriguing prelims, including Nathaniel Wood vs. Luzin Keita and Mario Pinto vs. Felipe Franco. But who's got the edge in these high-stakes matchups? We're breaking down the hype and the predictions for the biggest fights right after this. UFC London Live, Evloev vs. Murphy, undefeated clash for a title shot. Get ready for UFC London, live today, Saturday, March 21, 2026, streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus from the O2 Arena. The main event features an electrifying featherweight showdown between two undefeated titans, #1 contender Movsar Evloev and the surging Lerone Murphy. This is more than just a fight. It's a golden opportunity for the winner to secure a coveted shot at the UFC Featherweight Championship. Evloev has systematically dominated his opponents, showcasing a suffocating wrestling game that has led him to a perfect 19-0 record. While some criticize his lack of finishes, his consistent victories against top talent speak for themselves. Murphy, on the other hand, brings a more aggressive, striking-heavy approach, highlighted by his stunning spinning elbow knockout of Aaron Pico in his last outing. He's undefeated at 17-0-1 and is eager to prove himself on the biggest stage in front of his home crowd. This main event is a classic clash of styles, with Evloev likely looking to implement his grappling and Murphy aiming to keep the fight standing. The question on everyone's mind is whether Murphy can be the first to stop Evloev, or if Evloev's relentless pressure will prove too much. The co-main event also promises fireworks as highly touted prospect Luke Riley, who is also undefeated, takes on Michael Aswell Jr. The main card is stacked with talent, including the always entertaining Michael Venom Page facing Sam Patterson, and a potentially explosive light heavyweight bout between Iwo Baranowski and Austin Lane. Christian Leroy Duncan looks to continue his streak against the slumping Roman Dolidze, while the undefeated Curtis Campbell faces a stern test against Danny Silva. Fans are divided on the main event outcome, with many acknowledging Evloev's dominance but also respecting Murphy's knockout power. The stakes are incredibly high, and the winner could very well be challenging for UFC gold in their next outing. Stay with us for live results, highlights, and instant analysis throughout the night. Up next, we're diving into the betting strategies and best plays for every fight on the UFC London card. What a night of fights at UFC London. We saw Movsar Evloev and Lerone Murphy go to war in a pivotal featherweight main event. Luke Riley showcased his skills in the co-main, and Michael Venom Page returned to action. Don't miss a second of the action, hit that like button, subscribe for more exclusive combat sports content, ring the notification bell so you never miss a video, and drop your fight predictions in the comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes access and more.